And we will mute everybody. And let us begin here. This is chapter 8, or I should say unit 8, the exercises, the present and the imperfect, sorry, it's the imperfect, imperfect active and passive voice verbs. So let's start our opening prayer here. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto, sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Okay, so just to briefly review the imperfect. The imperfect combines something that happened in the past, but it refers to a continuing or repeated event in or state. In English, we would say something like I was walking, or I used to walk, or I was reading before you came into the room, or something like that. It's not a discrete past. There is something that is the past tense, which is called the perfect tense, meaning it is perfection, complete. And we're going to get that. I see the next unit is the future, and I believe the unit after that, I think, is the perfect tenses. I think maybe one more unit in there. But anyway, sometimes you will see it in English used as the simple past. Because that's the way English would say it, but it's it usually it refers to a continuing or repeating event. Okay, so yeah, I was reading a good book. I used to go out more often before COVID. Well, that dates that slide, I guess. And we've used it. Sicut erat in principio, in the glory be, as it was in the beginning. And John 1. Verse 1, chapter 1, the last gospel in the extraordinary form. In principio erat verbum, in the beginning was the word. Doesn't mean the word only existed in the beginning, you know.
May I split a hair with you real quick? And
sure.
When we talk about an imperfect past event that may be continuing, so it may or may not have completed. We're not stating whether it has, correct?
Correct. Correct. For example, if you asked me, is it raining? And I said, 5 minutes ago, I stuck my head out and it was raining. All I'm stating is at that point in time, it was raining. I'm not stating that it stopped. In fact, if anything, I'm kind of implying that it's probably continuing. Or you might say, in the case of something that did stop, you might say, well, I went to Colorado last year and it was snowing. Well, I think most people would conclude that it's not been snowing all year. So there's kind of a, so it can refer to something that was completed in the past. Just depends on the meaning of the meaning that's wrapped around in the phrase or sentence. So the answer to your question is yes, it may or may not have been completed. And presumably context would probably tell you, hopefully. Make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and Alex post the comment. Yeah. The only known for certain that it's completed is the perfect. I went to Colorado last year and it snowed. Okay. Endings. Similar between the active and the passive, but the passive, are somewhat different. We have the or, ris, tour, more, many, and in tour. And I guarantee if you see any of those, it's some form of the passive. It's either the present passive, the imperfect passive, or the future passive. And then the active endings are invariably some form of there. So for the perfect tense, it's really easy. Just add a ba after the conjugation vowel. So, and that's true of the active. So verb, vowel plus ba. So amo, I love. I was loving, ama bam. The passive, same thing, ama ba, but then you put the ending, the passive ending. Now in the case of first person, you drop the o. Ama ba or is very cumbersome, so the Romans just said ama bor, which means I was being loved. And so anyway, here are the tables. I'm not really going to go through those unless we need to jump back and as we go through the lessons. But again, the o, the os, the ot, the moose, the tis, and the on, the int, and those go all the way across for present. And then for the imperfect, you got the ba, bom, bos, bot, bomus, botus, bont, bom, bos, bot, etc., all the way through. And you just change the conjugation vowel as you move your way through. And then present passive. This is where we get the or, the otis, the atur, the amor, the amini, and the antur. And we see that those are all the same, with the conjugation vowel being the only difference. Just to refresh everybody's memory, there is a form, like let's take laudo, for example, I praise. The infinitive is laudare, to praise. Well, laudare can mean to praise, or you are being praised. There is a form where you will see the what amounts to the infinitive ending. Really, it looks just like the infinitive. That is used in a number of places. It's used in the liturgy. So if you hit it and you think it's an infinitive and it makes no sense, you go, oh yeah, that's right. It's the passive form. Okay, let's see. And then of course the imperfect, we have the same rs, tour, more, mini, and tour that we had. Whoops, wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, that we had with the present, but we add the ba in there. So
Michael,
yeah.
Question. On the last comment that you made about you are being praised, is it also correct to just say you are praised? Because just
Yes.
wondering.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
To me, they both signify the passive.
Yes, they are.
I mean, sometimes it makes more sense to say being, but other times it seems perfectly fine to say just praised or just
Yes.
the past. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing I almost forgot is where you see this are, ere, the infinitive looking form. Oh, I left it off, didn't I? Oh, I should have put it back on the slides. Oh, well, that is the imperative form. Okay, so if I said, let's go back here for a moment. If I said lauda or laudate, well, lauda, because we just want to stick with singular for the moment. If I say lauda, that is praise. And I don't know if you remember Thomas Aquinas's Laudacion. In fact, it's coming up. Corpus Christi is not too far away. Laudacion is literally means praise, O Zion, etc. So lauda is mone, duc, cape, cape and audi are all the you drop that last s there to get to the except for duke. It's not duchy, it's duke. To get to the imperative form, the command form. Well, if you come down here, the imperative form is that infinitive looking thing. So if I said to you laudare, I would say be praised, okay? Be praised. Whereas up here, lauda, I would say you praise, as in go praise something. But here, laudare means be praised. Okay, I hope we've covered anything last minute before we hit the exercises. All right, here we go. Imperfect, switch voice. So if it's in, I think these are all passive, aren't they? Yeah, okay, from passive, from active, so not try that again, from passive to active. So the first thing is cantabatur. Yes. He or it was being sung or something like that. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I need my little format thing here. Let me expand that back up. Move my window over. This is the there we go. There, he, she, it was being sung. Now, I don't know why you would ever say he was being sung. I can't think of any reason why I would ever say that, but certainly something was being sung.
There may be a ritual where someone's leaving or coming into an event or an organization that may be sung in or sung out. I've heard it used that way before.
Oh, all right, I could buy that.
That's pushing it a bit, but that might be where that might fit.
Yeah, I could buy that. Okay, now we got to go from cantabatur to active. Active and perfect, as a matter of fact.
Cantabat.
Cantabat, yes, cantabat. Whoops, let me, there we go, cantabat. Dabamini. You were given, yes. Or being given. Yeah. Either one. And I stuck the y'all in there, just, plural.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then the, well, hey, I tell you, I had a debatis. Yeah, very good, Francis. Yeah, I had a
Okay, I'm sorry, I messed up.
what?
I misspoke. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, you're safe. I didn't hear you. I got a note from Sherry from Annunciation. Somebody was having a plaque engraved and they wanted to make sure they got the Latin right. And the answer is no, they didn't. Well, they actually.
That's why they checked with you.
Yeah, that's why and I forgot why. Oh, shoot. No, I lost the thread of thought why I was saying that. Oh, the y'all. That was what it was. Yes, that's right. I had to distinguish between the plural and the singular.
I thought that the reason why we said thou was so that we could just say you when we're referring to the
plural. Originally you, it's like the same as in French. The tu was you singular, and English was the same way. Thou was you singular. And what happened was so it was all over the English Bible, the King James, and of course the Douay-Rheims. But what happened is English shifted over time, and the thou form vanished. And I don't know why offhand. I might look it up someday.
No, what I'm saying, Michael, is that I thought some time ago when we were having this discussion about whether to use y'all or not to use y'all, you made the distinction of saying, look, we'll say thou for the singular you, and we'll say you for the plural.
Oh, or sometimes I'll use y'all.
Okay.
I like y'all because to me that's obvious. You're talking about
Yeah.
plural people,
Yeah.
whereas you could be, the way they're using it, it could be plural or singular.
Yeah.
So my brain works better if you say y'all.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
And
the way
Alex,
it's-
I'm not 100% consistent.
Okay, well. I
Sometimes
just
you'll hear
want-
you, sometimes you hear y'all.
Okay, I was wondering if you had a preference, that's all.
Do I have a preference? It's whichever one I happen to use at the time.
Okay, that means that we're both right, Teresa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Anyway, laudabare.
That really sounds Italian, the way you said that.
Well, it should. Yes, thou wert being praised. Sometimes I have to remember how the thous. Oh boy, here let me knock that down a little bit. There, so they fit. Laudabare. It could also mean be praised, because that could be the imperative form. Actually, did he give us the imperative form yet? I may have slipped that in. Maybe it's not in the book yet. Anyway,
I think
whatever.
he slipped it in, but I don't think he did.
I don't think it's in the book. Yeah, I just warned you guys ahead of time. Now that I think about it. Anyway, active form. Laudabas. Yes. There we go. Liberabantur. They were liberated. Yes. They were, or being freed, your choice. I did freed, same idea. And the active form. Liberabant, yes. Liberabant. Delebar. You don't really want to say, say delebar. At least you don't want to put it in the first person. Yeah, deleted, destroyed, rubbed out, removed. No, delebar is first person.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's why I said you don't really want to use that word. Okay, in a board game, yeah, that would be that'd be fair. That'd be fair. And the active voice. A mafia talk, yes. And what is the active voice? Telebomb, yes. And come to think of it, my daughter's down visiting from Connecticut, and we played a card game, and Delebar. Or maybe I should really say, let's see, Deleav. Let's see. Oh wow, I'm blanking on the. That's terrible. Delevi, yes. Well, no, actually, I guess actually, deleta sum. I was destroyed.
Michael, do you think deleterious is associated with that?
Ooh.
Good question.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, I will consult my English dictionary here, which if I can find it, yoo-hoo, dictionary, where'd you go? There it is. I don't know. Deleterious. It's probably, if I could spell it right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I want the dictionary. There we go. Carsing. Oh, actually, this is from Noxious. So the answer is actually no, although it's probably related. I don't want to get into discussion of the word noxious yet. We'll probably get to it. Anyway, Monet Bamour. Yes, we were being warmed, or we were warned. Your choice. And let's scooch that down so it fits. And the active voice, Monet Bamus. Yes. Monet Bamus. Yeah, that'll fit. All right. Ajebare. Oh, this ought to be, well, we'll see. This is kind of a tricky one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Alex's. You were being made or driven or conducted, maybe. There's a couple of different ways. Even forced, maybe forced is too strong, but yeah, you were being made or driven, conducted. Ago is that wonderful word that has so many lovely meanings. You almost need ago, or if you're going to use the word ago, you almost need it in a context, at least for English anyway. And then the active form is
Ajeba.
Ajebas. Yes, Ajebas. Ajebas. Duce Batur. This one's easy.
He was being led.
Yep. He, she, it were being led, or was being led, sorry. But hold on, he, she, it was being led, were being led. That should be was, shouldn't it? Not were, plural. Yeah. That's a typo on my part. That should be was. And then the active form, ducebat, yes. Per ducebaris, you were being led through, or yeah.
Got my words mixed up.
Yeah, there's, or thou wert. Oh, I did use the you, didn't I? Shame on me. I told you I wasn't consistent. Thou wert being led through. Yeah. And the active. Per ducebas, yes. You were leading through. Invenie bomini. That's a mouthful. Invenie bomini. There we go. Y'all were being found. Yes. See, told you I wasn't consistent. You and y'all. Invenie baris. That is singular passive.
I have invenie batis.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, Alex, you switched
yeah.
number.
Yeah.
We need to switch active and passive. Invenie batis. Sanabatur. Boy, that rolls off the tongue. Sanabatur. Yes. Someone was being healed.
Okay, question. Every time I see a word like the sanavitur. I keep thinking of sanitation, cleaning. Now, I know that's in some way related to healing, but is it also used for like sanitizing or cleaning as well as being healed?
Ooh. Well, no. The reason sano is to heal, to cure, restore to health. Okay. And sanitize means we are making the object clean in a healthy sense, at least originally. So no, you would not use sano or sanare, which is the verb, to in a sense of cleaning.
So I just get that out of my head completely.
Yeah, mundo is to make clean. If you remember in the Vidiaquam, mundabor and albabor, let's see. So mundo is to clean, mundari, mundus.
That always throws me for a loop during mass, and so I just need to like fix my brain and get it straight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's yeah, sanitized really doesn't work terribly well. It's actually, I suspect, let me consult my English dictionary. Sanitize. Let's see.
If you think of healing as a way of cleaning your body of illness, that's where I was making that.
It doesn't say here. Sanitization. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about where the origins of that are in my dictionary. But I suspect it's related to that in the sense of to make something clean and suitable for human use. Anyway, sanabatur. Sanabat. Sanabat. Confirmabar. Confirmabar. Accents there. I was being confirmed. Oh, well, strengthened. Strengthened is a better choice. Yeah, strengthened is a better choice. Confirmed, we say that in an ecclesiastical sense. We think of confirmation, but that's really what confirmation means, is to be strengthened in the Holy Spirit. So, yeah. Anyway, confirma. The active, confirma bomb, yes. Yeah, there we go.
Michael,
Well, yep.
looking up deleterious, it does have a Greek relation, but it also comes from the Latin word deleter, which means destroyer, according to 3 or 4 online etymology dictionaries.
All right.
So it is.
Ooh, okay. Actually, yeah, from the Greek deleterios.
It begins 1640s, the medieval Latin deleterious, and then that they say that word originally comes from a Greek word, but deleter means destroyer in Latin, in medieval Latin.
Ooh, all right, let me look something here. Deleo. So you say D-E-L-E-T.
Deleterius.
No, the Latin. I'm curious.
Deleter. Deleter.
Oh, that's the Latin word?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
which means destroyer.
That must be a late Latin word because I'm not ringing any bells in me.
It says medieval Latin.
Well, that's what I mean, like later Latin.
It's all relative.
Yeah. Yeah. See, when people ask me what kind of music you like, and I say 60s, and what they don't realize is I mean 1260, not 1960. So anyway, well, you probably have a better dictionary than I, or at least more time to look it up than.
Well, this was etymology dictionary, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, this one usually has pretty good etymology, but it's sometimes a little light. Oh, actually, my other dictionary is better. I should have used it now that I think about it. Anyway, on to it. So singular to plural or plural to singular. And here we have both active and passive. So donabat.
He was giving.
Okay, or granting, or well, I'll tell you what, with donate, I prefer grant.
Okay.
Because again, we go back to the word donation for donate, whereas give is date. So you can use it as give in the sense of, I gave Father Felix $100,000 to fix the organ. By the way, that was a totally made up sentence. The implication, or we would understand that was a gift. Okay. So I like to use grant instead of give with donate, and you see it in the Agnus Dei, dona nobis pacem, grant us peace. So that's maybe a good way to remember it. Donabant, yes. The next one is donabant. There we go. Laudabamini. Yes, y'all were being praised, and I probably used you here. Yep. Yeah, there we go. And
wrong one. Sorry.
no, not laudabas.
I know. I just screwed up. Laudabar.
Laudabaris. Yes.
Laudabar. Yeah.
Well, hey, at least you got the right verb form. I mean,
I just
not
jumped too
we
quickly.
wanted, but you got the right verb form, if you know what I mean. Adorabatur. Worshipped or adored will work. And adorabantur, yes, adorabantur. Yeah, and again, remember in the Gloria, let's see, oh boy, adoramus te, we adore thee. Glorificamus te, we glorify thee. Efficie bantur. Yeah, they were becoming, or they were being made. It's kind of an awkward one in English a bit.
They actually use the word affected in the book.
Yeah, in some places, yeah, it's efficio is well, okay, it's from facio, to make,
Right.
but the F in there is to boy, to execute, to complete, to accomplish, sorry, to make out, to work, to bring to pass. And so it's not an easy word to pick, or it's not easy to pick a nice, neat little word in English. Come about, to make it
yeah,
come about is perhaps the best way of describing what it means. I'm sorry, what, Alex?
The only two definitions they give in the text are made and effect.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it both, the word does include those meanings. He is
And
sometimes.
there are
and-
prayers where they're saying, crap, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I can almost see it, but I can't get
Yeah.
Petitionabus Christi, like make us worthy of Christ or something like that, or
Yeah, you will see it in the liturgy. It's yeah, oh boy. Yeah, you will see it in the liturgy. Sometimes, yeah, make it come about, accomplish. So you will sometimes see effective. I mean, it's as I said, there's not a one size fits all word in English for that one.
and of course I keep thinking efficiency and efficient.
No,
and
no,
I
no.
know that's not right.
No, maybe effective might be the best one you can come up with. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Ficia, okay. Ficiabatur. Yep. Alex has got it already up there. There we go. Vocabus. Vocabus. Sorry, vocabus. I think I made it sound more like vocabis, which would be future tense. Vocabus. I have a cat yakking at me in the background, which is not helping. There we go. Thou wert calling. Yes. Vocabatus. Yes. Y'all were calling. Whoops, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa. Wait a minute. Vocabas. Why is that? That's not right. Batus. Why did that switch? I don't know if I typed that in wrong or what, but it's vocabatus. Anyway, observabamur. Observabamur. They were we were being watched. Yes. Sometimes I can't talk and mouse and read at the same time. Whoops, wait a minute. Run down. Let's shrink that down. We were being watched. Observabar, right. Observabar. I am being watched. Miscebaris. Yeah, thou art being mixed. Yeah, does that really make sense in English?
No.
Can you be mixed? You were being mixed. Well, I don't know. I guess you could say you were being mixed with other, yeah, like in a group of people, I guess. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see. We want to go to plural, miscebaris. So yeah, like a dance class. Yeah, could work. Misce. Misceba. Yeah, there it is. Miscebamini. Miscebamini. Oh. Recipiebantur.
They were being returned.
Received, taken back. Yeah. Either one. Yeah, received would work. Yeah. taken back in the sense of return to sender or return for refund. Anyway, recipiabatur, yes. So it's kind of interesting. Notice recipiabatur and recipiabantur, one letter difference. From it was being returned to they were being returned or taken back. Inveniebat. Yep. He was finding, it was finding, something was being found. And for the plural, inveniebat. Yes. Inveniebat. Okay. Firmabas. Firmabas. Yeah. Strengthening. Make firm. Firm as in
Firming up the bridge, the levee.
well, yeah, or oh shoot, like you have a firm arm or a firm body as opposed to a flabby one or weak one or whatever. Yeah, you'll see that word frequently in the liturgy. Firmabatus, yes, Alex has it right. Firmabatus. Sonabomini. Didn't we just have sonab? Oh, we had it, but different exercise. Yes. Wait a minute. Y'all were being, oh yes. Okay, yes. Y'all were being healed.
Got ahead too far.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got the next one though. And then the singular. Sanabatis. Yeah. Sanabatis. Celebram. Well, you gave it away there. I celebrated. Or I was celebrating, depending upon how one wants to do that. And then the plural is celebra. Celebremos. Yeah, celebra. Can't speak here. There we go. Celebrabamus. There we go. Celebrabamus. Yeah, and it's not so much, that's one of the more interesting things of Latin and English. You see, we have 3 words, Latin has 1, but all said and done, it's about the same size. They just pack it into 1. All right, translate into English. These are my favorite. The grammar ones are important, but they're kind of Potentia Dei puer e regebatur. The boy was being raised up by the power of God. Ooh, that looks, yeah. I just put by the power of God first because it just happened to be first, but certainly either one works. Either one works. You either put it in front or behind. A turba angelica celorum Deus laudabatur. A turba angelica celorum Deus laudabatur. Any takers?
God was being praised by the angelic multitude of heaven.
Yeah. God was being praised by the angelic multitude of heaven. Turba is can also be crowd, but the angelic crowd of heaven? No, we don't.
Yeah, I had to look that one up. So I knew it was like big group, but I didn't know multitude
Yeah.
included in there.
Turba is crowd, group, whole lot of people. Now, what's interesting is it also can mean turmoil, uproar, or the disturbance of a crowd. Well, that's what its literal meaning is what would you say, commotion? I'm trying to think, what would we use in English? Yeah, tumult. Yeah, tumult. Yeah, same idea. But when you use it in this sense, they're referring to the crowd or multitude. Per Christi potentiam populus apostolis sanabantur. Through the power of Christ, the people were being healed by the apostles. Yes. The people were being healed by the apostles. So this is it's not, yeah, it's the ablative. There we go. Apostolis. And since it's a person, we can't use the simple ablative of means. We have to use the ablative of agent. There we go. I think is what was called in the book. Domus, mesto silencio implebatur quoniam puer erat mortuus. The house was being filled with joy because the word of the Lord was.
That's the next one.
I think you got the next one in. Oh, I'm sorry. There's Alex's. Okay. I was behind one. And then Francis did the next one. Okay. That's what I get for talking, not paying attention. There we go. Yes, the house was filled with a very, mesto is, sad, sorrowful, silencio, silence, for the boy was dead. Yeah. Let's see, what was that? Let's see, apostoli gaudio replebantur, quia verbum domini ad implebatur. Yes, because the word of the Lord was being fulfilled. Yes. There we go. Were you going to say something, Alex?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Quando puero a magistro corrigebatur, non hodie.
Hang on, I got that one. When was the boy being corrected by the teacher? Not today.
Yep. And Adam is on vacation, so very appropriate, right? Hebrei gloriosum Dominum salmus et incenso laudabant, quod mira etiam pro populo complebantur. Typing that one in, it'll take a while, won't it?
Hebrews were praising
Hebrews.
the glorious Lord. Now, is gloriosum, is that okay? I'm a little confused. Is gloriosum going with Lord or with Psalms?
I'll give you a hint. What's the ending?
Okay, gloriosum Dominum. Okay.
Yep.
Hebrews
They're
are praising the glorious Lord because wonderful things were being accomplished for the people.
Still,
Yeah, kind of like that.
still, or even.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. The Hebrews were praising the glorious Lord with psalms,
Okay, I forgot the song. Sorry.
psalmis et incenso. So ablative of means, or
Trying to read the scribble on my paper and I missed
yeah,
that one.
because the wonderful things that had already been completed or accomplished or fulfilled, compleo, plena, we have fill, pleo to fill. So compleo means to accomplish, to complete. So being fulfilled here for the people. Diaconos dicit quod Dominus vota, contritiorum exaudit. Deacon says the Lord hears the prayers of the contrite. Yes. Contrito animo, Deo gratias agibamus, sed mali non.
I have a question on number 8. Vota. I
Yeah.
thought that was like voice, and it got translated as prayer. Prayer is ora, isn't it?
Well, okay, hold on now. Hold on. The verb to pray is ora or orare. This is the noun.
Okay.
Now, vota. Vota or a votum, since it's neuter noun, is a solemn promise made to some deity. I'm talking now in general. Obviously, in Christianity, there's only one, or a vow, the votive offerings. Okay. So you will see it used, what is a thing solemnly promised to God? Well, how do we do that? Well, we do that through prayer. So vota or votum can mean prayers, is often the way it gets translated. So it is the noun. Now, for ora or orare, the noun form is oratio. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, yeah, vota, prayers.
These days, when you vote, you have to say a prayer that it gets.
Yeah, well, and sometimes you have to pray to figure out who to vote for.
I bet you didn't know there was a connection between those two.
No, actually there is. I believe there actually is. I got to double check this. I believe you're right. I think because vote is, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, votum, vow or wish. Yeah. So yeah, they are related. So that's how you can remember it, Teresa, is when you vote.
Praying like heck.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, ooh. Anyway, contrito animo Deo gratias agibamus sed mali non. And I believe somebody, Alex already.
Yeah.
Here we go. I knew I'd seen it someplace other than my notes.
Is it appropriate to say evil ones?
Yeah, I would say the evil ones, or the evil men. Actually, evil ones is, either one, evil ones. You need to put something in there because the evil, well, even no, I guess even in English you can say, but the evil do not, meaning the evil ones or the evil men. So either way.
That's why I put it in parentheses.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, we Latin like or English like Latin or Latin like English will use an adjective in place of a noun sometimes. Cuncti discipuli post Jesum in domum iam veni ebant. All the disciples were now coming into the house after Jesus. Yes.
Or already.
Are already, yeah, we're already coming into the house after. Yeah, now that's kind of an interesting way. When we say the disciples are coming after Jesus, that can either mean Jesus is in front and they're behind, or they're coming after him, in which case he's hot-footing it out of town or something. And so that's why we kind of had a little discussion of translations and Google and stuff. And that's where you got to be a little bit careful when you jump between languages is sometimes the words get used a bit differently in the two languages. So you got to be sensitive to that. And that's why Google kind of mangles things, is it's not as, it's got a pretty good dictionary, okay? But it's not real great on, it hasn't read a lot of the good, it hasn't read the Vulgate. Let me put it that way. It hasn't read the Vulgate. So it doesn't know how some things are expressed. So, and if you want, maybe one of these days I will mention my writer's dictionary. I might work that. I'll work that into a future lesson. Anyway, Laetitia est et in supernus et in terrenus quia dominus, excuse me, quia dominus est bonus et manius. There's joy both in heavenly and in earthly things because the Lord is good and great. Yes, I'll buy that. Whoops. Wow, did I put that in the wrong slot? Let me see if did I put all these in the wrong slot? Yep, okay, I was copying my notes across. That's not even close, is it? Okay, there is joy in heaven and on earth, comma, for, like, do we put a comma there in there? Do I want to because? For the Lord, I can't type, is good and great. There we go. Because for even. Puere iam invenibant quod in libro miro sunt et hymni et cantica. Okay, the boys were now finding that both hymns and songs are in the wonderful book. Okay. Malus minister mundum sacrificium non faciebant. Yes, the evil or wicked minister, your choice, was not making a pure sacrifice or clean. Mundum can be clean or pure depending upon context. We would say a pure sacrifice in English. Nostri ministri dicunt quoniam Christus erat et est et erit Dominus universi, universi naturae. All right. Right. Our ministers say that Christ was and is and will be Lord of all nature. You could, yeah, quoniam. Yeah, excuse me. Anyway, beate sumus, quia Deo est filius pius in aeternum.
Michael, this is a mistake.
Did I
This-
slip this?
This is a mistake. Michael,
Oh, you're right, I did.
it's the word, it's supposed to be iterum salutari,
Yeah,
salutiferis preceptus Christi morebamur.
yeah. Hold on
You-
just
you
a
made a mistake.
second here.
Iterum salutiferis preceptus Christi morebamur.
Yeah, hold on just a second here.
Beati sumus is number 20.
Yep, nope, I copied these from the charts from last time and I missed. It seems. There we go. How's that? All right. Okay, there we go. Again, we are being taught by the salutary teachings of Christ.
You're being warned
Pardon?
or warned.
Warned?
Morebamur,
Oh, yes,
warned.
warned. Actually, I like, yeah,
The book translates it as warned.
hmm. I
I mean,
remember
that's,
I used
that
taught
word
last time.
is used constantly.
Is there a secondary definition of it?
Oh, yeah, there is. I'm just thinking about this here. I prefer admonished here. There we go.
Okay, but not taught.
No, taught is not right. I'm not sure where the taught came in. Maybe that was in the
Well,
teacher's
teachings
guide.
can be admonishing too, so maybe
Yeah.
that's where it's not tied in.
Yeah, as I said, I copied that over from the notes last time. I have to go back. I'd have to look and see what I had in my notes. Anyway, apostolus audiebat quod Jesus erat, or est vivus, sed non credebat. Yes, the apostle was hearing or kept hearing that Jesus was alive or is alive. You can either use, well, either one works in the Latin, but he didn't believe. Semper dicebatus quia multi in Judea erant discipuli Christi.
Hey, Michael, just giving you a time check. It's almost 9 o'clock in case
Oh, really?
someone needs to leave.
Okay. Yeah, well, we got 13 minutes, I think, according to mine. And that's good because, okay, well, that'll be tight. We may have to finish up next time. We'll see. Tunc discipuli cum Iesu per agros ambulabant.
Then the disciples walked with Jesus through the fields.
Yep. Then the disciples were walking with Jesus through the fields. Whoop, there we go. Per merita Iesu sanabamur et efficibamur firmi. Oof. Through the merits of Christ, we are being healed and being made strong. Yes. Or being strengthened. Beate sumus, quia Deo est filius pius in aeternum.
We finally got to it.
Finally got to it. Yeah. As I said, there was some copy and paste errors there. I thought I'd caught them all, but part of it is I got to hide the answers, and sometimes I don't notice that I did the wrong one. Yes, we are blessed because God has a loving Son forever in eternity. Your choice. In heaven. Whoops. Oh yeah. Eternum really doesn't mean heaven. In
Forever.
eternum is in eternity. And so you can kind of translate that colloquially to heaven. Forever. Yeah, forever is a better way. Francis has a little bit more literal way of rendering it.
Could you also say, blessed are we because with God is the Holy Son forever or in eternity? Because Deo would be with God. You can't, how could it be because God has? It has to be the ablative.
Well, okay. This is the ablative of possession, like mihi nomen est Michael, my name is. If this is with God, since that is a being, then you would need a cum in there. You can't use the like the ablative of means or anything like that.
Okay.
So this really is God. Literally a loving son is for God, which we don't say that in English. So we would untangle that and say God has a living son. Oh, sorry, loving son. So you really can't say with. You need a cum in there if you wanted cum deo, with God.
Okay.
There it would become a loving son is with God in heaven. But there needs to be a cum.
Okay.
Hodie, verba antiquorum quoram Judaeus adimplentur. Let's see, what time is it? We might get through this. It'd be nice if we did. Today, the words of old, the ancients, whatever, are being fulfilled in the presence of the Jews. Per sacrosanctum sacramentum efficebamur Domino grazie. Ooh, yes, there's a nice one. Yes, we are being made pleasing to the Lord. And that's something I realize you probably see grazie and you're thinking grazia and grace. And grazia actually means pleasing things in its basic sense. And so, well, I might get into that next. Let's get through the exercises. And if we have time, I'll talk about it later. Magna turba adom conveniebant quad adiebant quia ibi erat Jesus Nazarenus. Oh. A great because they were hearing. Yeah, okay. Attribution. They were hearing, heard, either one, that Jesus of Nazareth was there.
Or that they heard that there was Jesus of Nazareth.
No, not really.
Why not?
Ibi is an adverb.
So is it here? There was Jesus of Nazareth. You're still saying.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right,
I the way I'm putting it. You can
yes,
say
there was A camel.
There is Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah, there's an ambiguity there in English. I see what you're saying. You're using the other there. Yeah, okay. Tunc Petrus turbe benedicebat et dicebat de misericordia Domini nostri Jesu Christi. Peter was blessing the crowd and was speaking about the mercy of our Lord Jesus Christ. Yes. Sed venit hora et nunc est. The hour comes and it is now. Yes. All right. Do we have enough time? Well, all right, let's see if we can get through these. They say that Peter was the first pope. This is a little harder going back the other way. Dicunt quia Petrus primus papa erat. That'll work very nicely. Dicunt, they say, quia Petrus erat primus papa. Yeah. And notice that it's not prima papa, because papa, even though it's a first declension noun, is masculine. Contrary to what some people think. You, as in singular, like thou, also used to praise God with psalms and canticles. Tu quoque Deum laudabas psalmus et canticis. Yes. Tu quoque, you too, also laudabas, used to praise God with psalms and canticles. We were always being strengthened by God's grace. Yeah, semper firma. There we go. Semper firmabamur gratia Dei. There is hatred of sin, but mercy for the contrite. Should be a comma there. Ibi est odium peccate, sed misericordia pro contrito. Yeah. Very good. Yes. Or ibi. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. You know, now that you mention it, Alex, that's kind of ambiguous in English. There is, meaning they're there, or it exists. Interesting. Oh, well, anyway, your true and living words are being heard through the world by all the people. Ooh, we'll have 3 minutes to spare. Tua verba vera et viva per mundum a canto popolo audiuntur. That looks, there we go. Tua verba vera et viva per mundum a canto popolo audiuntur. Okay, I think that is it. All right, we have 3 minutes. So, all right, go back through 1 through 8. I know we kind of had a long layover there. Some of that was to get through all the lesson, which there was a lot, but also we had Ascension Thursday and a few other things. So next time, Unit 9, the future tense, active and passive. And so read up on that. We'll hit that. And with that, let's do our concluding prayer. And I'll stay on for just a little bit after, but apparently the cat peed on our bed. So I'm not sure what's going to happen after I'm done with class, but I'm sure I'll have to deal with something. All right. Okay. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen. And there is the end. As I said, read up on Unit 9.